Morning. Tired. Eating the last meal here. Well, I still have another one to eat after that, but it's about 7. We have to be there at 9. I might lay down for a little bit longer. Then we gotta touch up my tan. And then get our butts in gear. Our makeup artist is here. Gotta get that there face. You're getting in my nose.
You want your nostrils to be white? You don't look like a deer.
A deer. So we put makeup on my face because the Dream Tan would make me look dirty. I'm so pretty! All part of the process. Then we gotta get my hair did. So coach says I'm peaking perfectly. That's good. Bringing in my best package to date. That's all that matters. Already won. Now it's just about enjoying the weekend. Well, going up there and flexing like a boss. Alright, we're rushing out the door. We have got about 5 minutes to be out the door to get the venue on time. Packing our go bag right there. That's gonna have everything in it that we need. And yeah, running late. Tag team back again. No. Did you ever hear that song?
I don't know.
Makes me feel old. You guys know that song. We're on the way to the venue. Guerin College Prep High School for the Natural Universe. We have 8 minutes to get there. We'll get there like right on time. I know I'm all tanned up. My lips look pink. But been doing a good job so far today. I'm in a pretty good mood now. I was tired earlier, but I'm still a little bit tired, but I'm gonna take some pre-workout. Things like that for the first time. Get my pump on. Actually, I think for this show, the main thing I want to do is get a pump before I get on stage, because I never have.
Yeah, something to improve.
Always improving. So, Michaela did my hair. Thanks to Chelsea for our little cosmetology school mini session. And yeah, I gotta get there, do the competitors meeting, change into my shorts, get my tan on, get pumping up, because we're up first. Our update. We didn't record it all in there.
Yeah, it was like super packed. Because they had like a lot of people packed in a really small area. So there wasn't a whole lot of room to do anything really.
That was about as much pandemonium as we thought it was going to be, though.
Yeah.
It was pandemonium. And we're like way up at the door, and the lady's announcing, don't miss your number. Don't miss your call out, because if you don't go on stage this morning, you don't go on stage tonight for the finals. I'm thinking like, we can barely hear you now.
Yeah, like
So why don't you walk down the freaking hallway?
Yeah. They weren't like walking down the hallway to call out numbers or anything. They were just doing it like right by where they were expediting. So I was like, well, if you don't call them, then we don't know when our time is to go.
Tell them what the expediting is.
Expediting is like people that are working the event have a list of the divisions, like in order, and when it's time, like they put people in order, like in that division. That makes sense.
So each class gets called, and they tell everybody, line up, this one's on deck, blah, blah, blah. So, but anyway, it was awesome.
You did really good. Super proud. I almost cried.
Did you?
Yeah.
You almost crying in the audience? Because all I heard was, yeah, 128! Boom!
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Ow, ow.
Yeah, look at those up, big! I was hearing that, and I was like, yeah, that's my girl. That was awesome up there. And then, because basically, if they move you to the middle, that's a good thing. They move me to the middle, and then they move people around me to do the mandatory poses. They had everybody do their turns, and then after everybody did their turns, they move everybody around to see who they want where. And they move me to the middle, do the mandatory poses, and so everybody in the audience is yelling out like their person's number, so to make the judge look over there. I hear her, yeah, 128. And then there's another voice out there. I didn't even know who this was. He ended up coming up to us backstage afterwards. He's like, dude, you looked awesome. Like, we had a buddy we didn't even meet yet, and he was like, oh, that's the dude. That was really cool. He was a really cool guy. I think he was, where was he from? He had been from like Spain or Mexico or something.
I thought, yeah, he was
Maybe
foreign of some sort. He looked Asian, but his accent was like
you could tell we're American.
African, kind of.
You could tell we're American.
Yeah, I don't know where he was from.
Yeah, and because there's some people from, I know there's a guy from Bulgaria, Australia, Mexico. I mean, there's people from all over the place. And yeah, they kept me in the middle. That was cool, but that doesn't mean anything. I had that happen at my NABA show. I stayed in the middle. I thought I won, and then I lost by 1 point. But there's some stiff competition here, legit, and regardless, I nailed my prep throughout the night. You guys have probably seen that footage by now. I nailed my backstage prep. We didn't record back there. It was way too crazy. Like, there was no time to like open something up and everything. Not to mention there was no room. If we would have done that, one of those people back there, because I mean, there's a lot of bodybuilders back there too. They take this stuff seriously. They'd have been like, dude, put that shit away. Is probably what would have happened. So there was just no time. I mean, we were hauling the whole time we were there. So I'll try to get more stuff at the finals, maybe. We'll try. We can't really guarantee anything, but I posted some stuff on Facebook by now. But I'm gonna get this meal in. Then I'm gonna take a nap. You got to do cardio.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the exercise room here in the hotel, do some cardio. I'm supposed to get 2 missed sessions in, like 450 calories each. But I was gonna do one this morning before we left for prejudging, but we both actually overslept. So
by 30 minutes, which on days like this is a lot.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have had time to do anything really. So I'm gonna do like 600 right now at least. That way 600 calories. That way, if I can't fit the rest in today, I'm only gonna be 300 calories short for the week.
But we're gonna go to Chicago, like downtown Chicago tomorrow, or Schaumburg. We haven't really decided where we're gonna go, but we're still gonna be here tomorrow. And before we come home, I mean, it's Labor Day weekend. We're gonna go have some fun. We're gonna go to this awesome pizza place, Lou Malnati's. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it. What's up again? Here we are. Are we running late this time?
No.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit. Heading to finals right now. I need to stop worrying because, like, throughout the day you eat, you know what I'm saying? And it's been since last night, like, I've been carbing up hardcore. So obviously there's gonna be some changes in my body that I'm used to looking flat and depleted and cut and all that. And then when you take in that amount of carbs to fill out, like, you just look different. It's getting to my head. So Michaela's been telling me to chill out.
Yeah. I think it's just show nerves or whatever. Regardless, this is the tightest I've kept myself between prejudging and finals in any of my shows, because I always, like, for the most part, look different going into finals big time. But I've kept it decently tight. It's just I'm trying to accomplish something that's not really realistic, you know, because you can't, like, be eating all day and shit like that and look just as good as you did in the morning when you woke up. Yeah.
Type of a thing. But we're heading to finals right now. And then they get changed. We're gonna haul with getting my tan back on me because it keeps rubbing off. Again, running around, had a good time. This morning was awesome for prejudging, but doesn't mean anything. But getting put in the middle is good, but it doesn't mean anything. They could put you in the middle because they think you're second, and then they're trying to figure out who's second and third, you know, so they're moving people around you between who's second and third. They already know who's first or whatever, you know what I mean? So it could be anything. So just doing my best, bringing in my best package, and that's it. I'm already proud of what I've done. My posing was on point. Everything's been on point. Couldn't have asked for better. Didn't mess up. Haven't messed up in my prep. That's all I can do. So having a good time. It is nerve-wracking. Get up there on stage, your adrenaline's pumping, you're shaking, you're pushing through, facing your demons head on, and get off stage, feel pretty awesome. So we'll see how things go. So here we go, back into the hectic. We'll try to record, but I can't promise anything. It gets really crazy real quick. So